Justin Fields has made it clear he's done talking about the toe. We have a updated injury report on Justin Fields and what he's doing to prevent further injury. Boy Green Daily starts now.
I'm going to lose my gosh darn bananas. Boy Green Daily starts now. Zoinks!
Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Let's go!
Put your seatbelts on. Get ready for the ride. We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to Boy Green Daily, a daily New York Jets video show available every gosh darn day at 7:30 in the morning. Also available on the replay. Also available in the audio-only version. Whichever you guys prefer is what we provide, baby. We're a show by the people, for the people. Before we get fully started here, I want to get to a super chat I missed at the end of the Boy Green Meets Woody show yesterday from Lou B, Super Jets fan. Every time we get a super chat on the show, we hear from my daughter, Zariah Luna.
Wow.
At the end of the program, we're talking some Nick Folk action, and Lou B, Super Jets fan, let me make sure I get that straight, super duper Jets fan coming in here, and he said, never in my life was I so cold. I froze to the end of that Denver game, and to lose because of that kicker. Today I'm happy with Folk. Thank God. The game that Lou B is referencing here was the Jets-Broncos game last year. The Jets lose 10-9. Aaron Rodgers drives them down the field, sets Greg Zuerlein up for a 50-yarder, wide right, miss. 2 plays later, knee, game over. Broncos win. We go to 2-2 instead of going to 3-1. And who knows how the rest of the season coulda, shoulda, woulda went. But we'll never know. So now we've got Nick Folk, baby. So Lou B, by the way, that's been added to your raffle total. We'll get more into that in a moment and also throughout today's show. So appreciate it. Yes, as my pop says, this is the free way to contribute. Take that like button to Pound Town, as my pop says. Absolutely feel free to take advantage of those opportunities here on the show. And also, if you're in a position to do so, give some memberships like Mother Effing Chew here on the program, baby. By the way, that membership went to D Stern 80. And this is an important membership for MFC because MFC, you don't have to do it today, but you got to do it by tomorrow. So today or tomorrow, you are one membership away from your third raffle ticket in the Jets Cowboys giveaway, which we will be drawing on Friday. All raffle tickets will be accepted today and tomorrow. And once that's over, it's the Jets Cowboys giveaway is over. We will do a giveaway every month on the channel, but this one in particular, you are one membership away, my friend. One more, considering this one more after this one from doing it. So one more will get the job done and get you a third raffle ticket for a Jets Cowboys giveaway. By the way, I want to give a quick shout out here at the top of the show to all the people that are close. And for those who don't know, we're giving away 2 tickets to Jets Cowboys game. That's week 5, Sunday, October 5th, 1 o'clock. We're giving away 2 tailgate tickets, food catered by Chef Kevin Gilbert, water and select alcohol before the game, and we have 2 commemorative Jets Cowboys t-shirts. All of that package of things I just said, we're giving away. It's a $600 value, but you have a chance to win it just by subscribing to the channel. That's free to do. Why wouldn't you? You're a Jets fan. You know, subscribe to Jets content. You get it delivered to you every day with all kinds of cool guests and everything else. And submit a $20 raffle ticket. You could just do that by PayPal or Venmoing me at BoyGreen25. Send in $20 that way. First and last name, good email for you, and say, hey, I'm in for the Jets Cowboys giveaway. You could send it here on YouTube. Super chat $20 right now. Booyah. You're in the contest. And you can win that wonderful prize pack, which again we'll be revealing on the show live. You guys will see it very transparent. The wheel will spin. Everyone's names will go in there that has raffle tickets or multiple raffle tickets, and we'll let the gods decide who's going to win this amazing prize package. So you could spend $20 on the channel. You could spend $10 today, $10 tomorrow, however you want to split it up. But it is through the month of July. So today's the 30th, tomorrow's the 31st. Just keep that in mind, everybody, as we're going through this process. But what I do want to do real quick, and then we'll get into all the Justin Fields stuff, I promise, is I want to give a shout out to everyone that is close to getting another raffle ticket, because I would hate for you guys to be on the goal line and not punch it into the end zone. So I'm going to give a bunch of names right now that are close to getting another raffle ticket for the contest. So let's go through this. Let's go piece by piece. J-Boy out there in the universe, you are 3 memberships away from another raffle ticket. Keep that in mind. We just mentioned MFC is 1 membership away from another raffle ticket. If Hear Me Out is out there in the comment section somewhere, you are 3 memberships away from another raffle ticket. Our guy Indy Jets, he is 4 gifted memberships away. So the memberships are $3 a piece. If you give 4 memberships and all these numbers I'm about to say, you get another raffle ticket for the contest. So keep that in mind. Indy, you are 4 memberships away from another raffle ticket. Fastest Food Reviews, aka Chef Kevin Gilbert, you are 3 memberships away. Philly Noodles, you are 2 memberships away, my friend. Truman Dumel, you are $10 away. So you could super chat that in, or super sticker, or 4 memberships. It would be another way to do it. Thomas Doyle is a couple memberships away here on the channel. 2 memberships away. T-Town Jet is 4 memberships away. Dre Correa is 4 memberships away. EZ is 2 memberships away. Ant Jets 82 is 2 memberships away. NC Green is 4 memberships away. Big Country 87 is 4 memberships away from another raffle ticket. And so is Julian Jules. That rounds out our group. All of you guys are on the precipice, so just keep that in mind. And look at this, baby. MFC says enough waiting around. I'm punching in my ticket. Boom shakalaka, baby. That comes through here on the channel. MFC, that membership got gifted, went to John, and now you have another raffle ticket for our contest. Hey, man, it just increases your chances of potentially winning this puppy. So appreciate you, my good sir. And you have 20 memberships gifted so far this month. Absolutely beautiful. We love to friggin' see it. MFC. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That is what I'm bleeping talking about. Good to see you. So I will update you on the leaderboard here in just a moment. All right. And everyone else, again, feel free. And if you have right, like I didn't mention your name because you haven't gifted any money so far this month, you could give $20 right now and just jump into the raffle. So you can do that at any point. Feel free to take advantage. Again, I'll update the scrolling ticker here in a second. Look at Bubba Badshaw sending in a $5 super chat. You love to see it. Let's add that to the Badshaw pile.
Wow.
All right, beautiful, Badshaw. That's what we love to see, baby. That's what we love to bleep and see here on the channel for this historic giveaway, the biggest giveaway this channel has, quite frankly, perhaps ever had. So it's pretty gosh darn cool. So, Badshaw, you're getting closer. You're getting closer yourself, my friend, to even more love here on the channel. You're already in for a raffle ticket, but you're getting even more love. So thank you for sending that in, my dear friend. Thank you indeedy. By the way, MFC, with your 3rd raffle ticket, you now tie Mr. Famous Fulton, who's also in the mix here, as a guy that's has 3 raffle tickets. Those 3 were gifted to him. So salute to wherever you are, Mr. Famous Fulton. All right, so thank you, everybody, so much for the memberships being reined in and everything of that nature. I'm looking forward to doing that giveaway here in due time. Now let's get into Justin Fields. If you guys are watching, again, take the button to like button, pound town. I don't know. My father says it. Do that. Actually, before I get to that, I just want to give a quick update. Our boy, our number 1 Austrian Jet fan, he sent me this update this morning. So I want to give a huge shout out to one of our biggest supporters on the show. Hey, BG. Let me stop the banner for a second. Hey, BG, today I checked into the clinic for another 3 to 5 weeks. Phase 2, hope to get further better. Let's all give a prayer, if you can, to our number 1 Austrian Jet fan who's been battling some crazy stuff. But we're all here for him. The Boy Green Coffee Club is a community. We love you, buddy. We're praying for you. We're thinking about you. And thank you so much. And a really cool move here by our number 1 Austrian Jet fan, as you will see on the scrolling ticker, right? Austrian Jet fan has 32 raffle tickets. And yes, that means exactly what you think it means with how much he's gifted so far this month. But this is what Austrian has said, because unfortunately, he is not in a position to come to this Jets game, even if he wins. So this is what Austrian did with his 32 raffle tickets. And we're spinning the wheel on Friday. So on Friday, all the raffle tickets will be locked in. I'm going to spin this wheel, and it's going to and then pick somebody. If it lands on number one Austrian Jet fan, he has instructed me to continue to spin the wheel until there is a definitive winner selected. So a not Austrian Jet fan winner, basically. So that's a super cool move by him. And quite frankly, it doesn't surprise me. Number one Austrian Jet fan is an incredibly selfless guy, but we need to send our love to Austrian. We need to send our love. He needs it. He needs our strength. He needs our love. So please, let's wish the best of health and everything to our number one Austrian Jet fan. Let those number one Austrian Jet fan emojis fly in the comment section. If you remember the Boy Green Coffee Club, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So beautiful. And just a big salute to our guy, number one Austrian Jet fan. We love you, brother. We love you. So yes, there's no proper transition from that, but you know what? You want to know who else we love? It's Justin Fields, baby. So first off, Justin Fields did his own full normal press conference with the media, and we saw that. But he also joined the Up and Adams show with Kay Adams, and he had a few things to say, including he is done talking about the toe.
Here at the starting quarterback of the New York Jets, it is Justin Fields, fresh off practice, and I just need to know about the toe. What do I need to know about the toe? How is the toe? How's it feeling? What do fans need to know? How we doing?
The toe's all good. The toe is ready to go. So that's a good slogan.
So the toe is ready to go. Are we done talking about the toe? Is
We're
that
done.
what? Listen,
Yeah.
you have the entire New York media like scrum right here.
Yeah,
is
I
that is that what we want to say? I'll
I
say
know.
it. We're done with the toe. We're
Done
moving
with the
on to the
toe.
next chapter.
Exactly.
I love it.
We're done with the toe. The toe is ready to go. Apparently, it's going to be on Jets t-shirts in the Boy Green merch shop before you know it. So we're done with the toe. So great. I'd like to be done with the toe. We'll talk about it a little bit more here on the show real quick as we're hopefully putting the final pieces here about the toe. And here is everything that's going on here from Justin Fields. Besides everything he just said, where we're ready for the toe conversation to be over, is that there was a lot of footage yesterday of Justin Fields running around and looking fine. I'm telling you, Justin Fields can say, hey, let's stop talking about the toe. And it's easier said than done. And the New York media and fans on social media, it's a little easier said than done to try to get people to stop talking about something that you'd rather them not talk about. That can be difficult. But the way to shut people up is by showing them on the field that there is nothing to worry about. And for me, that's what I'm seeing a little bit. So here, let me throw it up here on the screen real quick. This is some footage live from yesterday of Justin Fields running around out there. And to me, that shows that Justin Fields, if he wants people to shut up about the toe thing, all we have to do is show this up on the screen. So Justin Fields, excuse the buffering issues here, but if you're watching visually, this is from Jets training camp practice yesterday. Fans were not in attendance, so this is from the inside look from the New York Jets video team. And Justin Fields is clearly coming up and throwing a pass outside, and then he starts running and jogging here. So Justin Fields, again, can quiet the noise by continuing to do this. And I'll tell you, every time the Jets do one of these inside practice looks, I'm listening, of course, to the panel of people. They bring on former Jets and all kinds of things. But the other thing I'm looking at is Justin Fields. How is he walking between drills? How is he performing in drills? And I will tell you, there is no limp, no noticeable limp. He doesn't seem to be struggling, right? So no limp. No limp for Justin Fields. He seems to be doing fine, and there seems to be absolutely no requisite issues from the toe, which, again, there's a couple of things here. We'll break them down here on the show. When a mobile quarterback, has a toe injury, you're like, oh, boy, is that going to sort of stop some of the mobility action? Because if his toe's hurt, maybe he's not going to run around as much. That takes away one of Justin Fields' greatest superpowers. And if defenses know he can't run, then they could just bottle him up in the pocket. And Justin Fields, analytically speaking, has not performed as well from the pocket as he has when he's on the run, or just quite frankly, using his skills as a mobile threat. So that's another piece of the puzzle here that we just want to make sure that we sort of get here. And it seems by all accounts, there was several video clips I put out on Twitter that he looks like he continues to look good from a physical standpoint. Also, he continues to do more at practice. He came back a day after the injury, was running around. He performed an individual drills, then 7-on-7, and then most recently, team period. Now, he's not a full team period participant. Aaron Glenn would not explain. He said he's limited the way we want him to be, basically saying whatever he was doing, like, long story short, it wasn't a full everything. He wasn't getting all the 11-on-11s with nothing else there and no restrictions. There are still some restrictions as he's coming back, from this toe. So Aaron Glenn yesterday said that when asked, is Justin Fields fully back? He said, quote, I can't say that. He still has this huge deal on his toe, so guys won't step on it. And that huge thing he's talking about is Justin Fields revealed that Zuff, you'll hear that name often in Jets land. Zuff. Who the hell is Zuff? Well, Zuff is, his real name is David Zuffalato. He is the Jets' head athletic trainer, and they put a little plastic cover on Justin Fields' cleat, on the outside of the cleat, and he's going to have to wear that for a couple of weeks to protect the injured toe, and then it's supposedly supposed to be off. So it sounds like it's going to be off well before the regular season. So it's just a temporary thing to protect it while it's in the state that it's in. But yes, David Zuffalato, a.k.a. the Jets' head athletic trainer, came up with it. Justin Fields described it as almost like a steel toe, but it's a plastic toe, and they came up with the idea to protect it just for the next couple of weeks. So bullet dodged. We all freaked out about the injury, and Justin Fields talked about it yesterday. He was, quote, very relieved when the test came back negative because he said, quote, we get our feet, he's talking about quarterbacks, stepped on all the time in practice. So it felt normal when I first got stepped on. I tried to walk it off and it felt weird, like something was almost stuck in my toe. So I didn't know what to think. I just knew something was wrong. And then he said, luckily the MRI and x-ray just said the toe was dislocated. Guy was definitely looking out that day. I'm glad to be back on the field working. And he said his phone did blow up, while he was on the card and going back to the facility. So thankfully, it's all for naught. So absolutely great. Okay, I see we got some super chats in here, and we'll play some more Justin Fields sound here in just a moment. So 1 second here. Let me make sure I'm catching up to everybody. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. We got 200 people in the room. Like the video, hit subscribe here on YouTube if you're watching. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, make sure you hop on over to YouTube. That's youtube.com/BoyGreen25. Beautiful. Really appreciate it. I'll look at Badshaw here, baby, with a $20 super chat here on the show. Let's bleep and go, baby. You love to see it.
Wow.
Come on, that's just simply not enough. And let's do this for Austrian.
Kevin James.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Booyah! That one's for Austrian. Badshaw sends in a $20 super chat, and thank you so much as always for supporting the show. Hey, look, that's the same color as my hat. And by the way, I want to make this clear for anyone that may be confused. Why is Paul wearing a Cleveland Browns hat? This is a Syracuse hat, old school Syracuse hat. I love this. It's just so cool. It's so unique. They sold it for a very limited time at Syracuse University, and then they never sold it again. So I always get great compliments on this hat. It mixes it up. And the reason I'm wearing this, because it's a cool hat, but also we're going to be doing a special live show because I see Badshaw's comments also about that. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the show, we are live on the Man Shout Show Boy Green YouTube channel and my channel at the same time for the live shows. And at 9 o'clock today, we'll be doing a live show. So after the show's over, I'm going to jump over and do a local Syracuse story. If it's of interest to you guys, feel free to check it out. If it's not, no worries. There won't be any Jets talk, at least on the front half of that show. So keep that in mind, but feel free to support if you'd like. And it'll be at 9 o'clock today for that. We'll also be live on Fridays at 10:30. So just a big shout out to you guys. If you guys are fantasy football fans, you've seen a couple of fantasy football shows coming out every Friday on this channel. we'll have a fantasy football expert on from rotowire.com. His name's Joe Bartle. If you guys have fantasy football questions for the leagues that we're all in together or the leagues you're in by yourself, it doesn't matter. Start sit questions, draft advice, bust, sleepers, whatever you want to do. Feel free to chime in on those interviews and work it into your daily routine every Friday at 10:30. Anywho, let's get to Bad Show's comment. I'll take another raffle ticket. Can Lurch do a morning show the week leading up to the Snoopy Bowl? Absolutely. The Snoopy Bowl, which apparently it's not called that anymore, which is really sad because I talked to John Schmelk. He worked for the Giants, and he informed me of that a couple years ago that ended. So, but I'm going to still call it, and Badshaw, you should too. We will absolutely do a full breakdown show for Jets Giants, that preseason game. That's going to be the dress rehearsal for the season. If I had to put my money on it, that's a second preseason game. We will have joint practices, both Jets Giants with the Jets and then Jets Giants in Giants land. So, oh yeah, we will have absolute full coverage on that, Badshaw. There's no question about it. We will have absolute full coverage on that, as we should for that. So yes, Lurch, and for people who don't know who Lurch is, again, those live shows that I do, that is now 3 raffle tickets for Badshaw. He just jumped up there with MFC on the 3 raffle ticket train, which we love to see. So we got Mr. Famous Fulton, MFC, and Badshaw, baby. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Everyone is moving on up, as they say. So thank you, Badshaw, for that raffle ticket. Very much appreciated. That is your 3rd raffle ticket, and we will draw that coming up, like I said, on Friday. Yes, for real quick, for people who don't know who Lurch is, for the last decade, I've worked in radio. That was at first Bud and the Manchild. Then it transitioned to the Manchild Show, Boy Green. I went from intern producer to radio co-host, and that's what I always ran from when I'm like, oh, guys, I got to run to the radio station. That was me. I had to run to that radio show, which was terrestrial radio. However, we transitioned in June from terrestrial radio to this, doing Boy Green Daily, but doing the radio show in digital form and doing it in a different way. So you guys may have been getting some of those notifications if you're subscribed to the channel. May be confusing. Our show is now called The Manshot Show of Boy Green Digital. So we're going to do fantasy football content. You'll see Jets content. You'll see NFL content. You'll also see some stuff that maybe you don't care about. Survivor content is coming up next week with David Wright. There's a Syracuse story that's coming up at 9 o'clock in the morning. So there's going to be things that are sort of different. And what I hope you guys do is come up with an open mind. If there's just, a topic matter, maybe that's not Jets that you're sort of curious about, feel free to hop in. But if you don't want to, don't. I don't want to force you guys to watch or consume anything you don't want to. So don't. But I hope that it doesn't bother you where people get mad and unsubscribe and things of that nature, because it's not all Jets and all of these other places, but it will be Jets too. So to get back to you, Badshaw, yes, we'll be doing a full breakdown of Jets Giants Snoopy Bowl action. That should be fun. All right, I see this question here. I get this question all the time. Gucci Finesse says, Beachy, how many fantasy leagues are you in? With a laughing, crying emoji. I will say this, I'm better now. At my height of my powers, the most fantasy football leagues I was ever in was 18 in a single year or a single season. I was in 18 leagues. I had to get help. That was overboard. Now I'm in about, let's see. So I got 4 through the radio show. We got a couple Boy Green leagues. So I'm 7, maybe. I think I'm in 7. We've got 4 through the radio show. We've got 2 Boy Green exclusives from Discord. So shout out to you guys that are passionate about it. And I know we have people waiting. That's how many. We have so many fantasy football fans that in our fantasy football leagues through Discord, there's still people waiting outside of those 2 leagues that want action in. So we may have to make a 3rd league. I don't even know. We'll have to see what happens. But right now, I think I'm in about 7. I'm in 4 through my digital show. I'm 2 through Boy Green. And then there's like one other Jets one I've been stuck in forever. I'm going to be honest, I don't even really enjoy that one that much, but I'm in that one too. So, yeah, it's about 7 leagues, I believe. Yeah. Okay, let's keep answering your questions or comments. We'll also play some more Justin Fields sound coming up here in a little bit. We'll also open up the phone lines. Okay, coming up here on the show. Good morning, Jay Boy. Great to see you here, and all the other members of the Boy Green Coffee Club. Okay. So, guys, make sure. And J-Boy, you are a handful of memberships away from another raffle ticket. Let me make sure I get that since I see J-Boy's in here. He is 3 memberships away. So, J-Boy, if you're listening, you are 3 memberships away from another Jets-Cowboys raffle ticket. So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind as we're moving forward here. Okay, I think I caught up on everybody. If I missed a Super Chatter membership, please just yell at me, and I wanted to make sure I get to it so I don't miss anything. All right, let's get to another Justin Fields sound. This one I thought was really cool. You know, sometimes we judge situations from the outside, and then we hear it, we're like, oh, that was surprising. For instance, we go to Pittsburgh, right? I assume Justin Fields and Russell Wilson's relationship was not good. You know, Russell is supposed to be the guy. Justin Fields gets traded over there. Russell gets hurt. Justin's the guy. Then Justin gets a job taken away from him. I would assume that relationship is awful, if I'm going to be honest. But apparently, it's not. Justin Fields told this to Kay Adams.
Are you friendly with Russell? Like, because you're both in New York now. I just put that together. That must be so wild. You guys hang out, getting dinners? Like, what's the relationship?
I saw him at the Knicks game. I forgot who they were playing, but, you know, we saw each other cross-court, and we said what's up to each other, and he actually texted me a few days ago when the toe thing went down. So we're definitely friends. We're close.
That's dope. So long story short, when Justin Fields was going through all the toe drama, Russell Wilson texted him, reached out. That's pretty cool. So, hey, big salute. Big salute to Russell Wilson. That's really cool of him. And now, obviously, they're both in New York. Who would have thought they're in the same quarterback room last year and said, hey, we're both going to be starting quarterbacks next year for New York teams? Wow. Who would have had that on the bingo card? Not me. And here's another one. Kay Adams shares some trivia with Justin Fields and how the sort of Justin Fields' ability with his legs is something that intrigued Aaron Glenn. Here's another clip.
This running must be discussed because you have an incredible statistic. Do you know that you've had 5 games in your career with 100 yards on the ground? 5.
Sounds about right.
Do you know who 3 of those 5 were against?
Detroit. I already know.
Detroit and Aaron Glenn. How often is that discussed?
Not too much. Not too much.
I know your face is kind of saying different.
Yeah, I mean, not too much. We don't discuss it now, but, you know, I think one of the reasons AG wanted me here was because of those matchups that we had, you know, in the NFC North. And, yeah, like I said, just, you know, talking to him before I came here, seeing how his defense played when he was in Detroit, that kind of did it all for me. But, yeah, I mean, definitely kind of knew that, you know.
There she is, the wonderful, beautiful, amazingly talented Kay Adams. She was at Jets camp yesterday and had 3 interviews. Go check them out on our YouTube channel, Up and Adams. She sat down with Quinton Williams, Sauce Gardner, and Justin Fields, plus her show that's in between all of those interviews as well. So the full Up and Adams show is available on her YouTube channel, and all 3 interviews are separately uploaded to our YouTube channel. So Kay Adams does a wonderful job, and hey, we're going to have to get Kay Adams on the show. We'll see. We'll put that on the list. Taylor Sterling, I'm just getting in here. Has anyone brought up the drama in Steelers camp? I don't know what you're referencing, Taylor, so feel free to let me know. The Terry Bradshaw stuff, is that thing still going on? I have no idea. Well, why don't we do this? If people have questions, comments, super chats, or anything of that nature, let's do this. Let's open up the phone lines here on the channel and go to you guys. We'll play a quick hep song, baby. And the Boy Green Daily product continues. Justin Fields, he doesn't want to talk about the toe. So what do you guys want to talk about? We'll find out next. Boy Green Daily continues after this.
Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Talking Jets football, man. Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. New York Jets Football Club. Offense, defense, special teams, watch Jets football with Boy Green. J-E-T-S, Jets. Let's go.
What is going on, anybody and everybody? I'm Ball Lesden Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I am your New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. And very nice move here by Badshaw. Let me give a little shout out here for this. This is really cool. Hang on tight. Here's a cool thing. So you guys can feel free to contribute or jump in on this. We have 250 people in the room. Like the video, hit subscribe. Badshot just sent this in earlier on Discord, which again, you guys can directly message me on Discord. That's another perk of having Discord. He says, BG, can you put that $5 super chat I sent in earlier towards Mr. Fulton's raffle? Maybe someone else in the chat can contribute the rest so he can have another raffle. Raffle tickets are $20 a piece. As you know, one of our great callers to the show is Mr. Famous Fulton, who is going to be on America's Got Talent. He's going to be in Jeopardy, and I'm so happy for him. He's shown off his medals here on the show. So raffle tickets are $20 a pop. Badshot just contributed 25% of that. He's calling out to the Boy Green Coffee Club. Would anyone else also like to contribute to Mr. Famous Fulton's fund to see if we can get him another raffle ticket for our contest coming up? Reveal on Friday. So he is, long story short, $15 away. $15 away, folks, from getting another raffle ticket. If anyone would like to contribute to that for Mr. Famous Fulton, feel free to do so out in the universe. You guys can do that with a $15 super chat, or you guys can gift 5 Boy Green Coffee Club memberships. 5 Boy Green Coffee Club memberships will also do it for Mr. Famous Fulton. So, Badshaw, awesome that you're doing that. And I love when you guys do that and support. So, Mr. Famous Fulton can get another raffle ticket. Again, that would be with a $15 super chat. Or if you give 5 Boy Green Coffee Club memberships, there would be another way you guys can get Mr. Famous Fulton with another one. Oh, there's another one coming through. MFC with a $5 super chat coming through. Let's bleep and go, baby.
Wow.
I think there was a certain song sung about this. We're halfway there. Whoa. Okay, we're $10 in for Mr. Fulton. We are $10 away from getting him another raffle ticket. So, guys, again, you can either do that with a $10 super chat or with 4 gifted memberships here on the channel. That would also work. That's another combination to do so. So keep that in mind. Thank you guys so much. And if that pops and locks, we'll make sure we do that appropriately. Let's go to the phone lines. We got the one and only EZ here on the show. What's up, EZ?
What's up?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, there we go. We got you back now, EZ. What's up? Nope. Oh, geez. We just lost EZ. Okay, there you go. All right. It has happened. It has happened. It has gone through. So here we go. Lee Van sent in a $5 super chat. Let's ride.
Wow.
We have Maze Cornson, a $9.99 super chat, and done.
Wow.
You guys are awesome. Let's go. Mr. Famous Fulton, another raffle ticket. Let's go. And this one's for J-Boy.
What I do know, we're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
Amazing. Mr. Famous Fulton, you now get another raffle ticket for our contest. Absolutely terrific. You had 3 raffle tickets, and now you're jumping over to 4. Great, Scott. That is amazing. So thank you, Badshaw. What a great idea. Awesome. I love it. So let's put Mr. Famous Fulton, actually, as a matter of fact, in his own category. So we will do that right now here on the show, as he has 4 raffle tickets for our contest. So beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Famous Fulton. From that perspective, I'll fix the scrolling ticker in a second. Thank you guys for sending that in, and we have some extra. We'll put that aside as well here on the channel. Let's go back to the phone lines. I believe we got him back. Easy.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we got you loud and clear.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, years ago we took that Bon Jovi song and we made a parody out of it. So I can't even think of that song without thinking of the parody.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
So yeah, we called the song "Shoot It in Her Hair." So
oh, interesting.
You need
I wonder
to-
what that's about.
halfway there, shoot it in her hair. Take her hand,
Wow.
rub it down there.
Wow.
This
That's
is
colorful.
funny. Yeah, I mean, we were at a bar.
Sure.
And we were all thinking of parody names. And my friend took that Steve Miller song, Abracadabra, and he
Mhm.
went, Abracadabra, I'm going to freak out and stab you. I mean, it's just all
Jesus.
stupid shit. We were drunk as hell.
Sure,
was
sure.
funny though.
We've all been there.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. That is a great drinking game. You're drinking you're having shots and beers and then all of a sudden whatever song is playing on the jukebox, you got to make a parody of it, and whoever makes the best parody picks the guy who has to drink.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay. Okay.
so it's fun. I mean, it's all clean fun. You're in a bar. Who cares? Nobody gives a crap.
Yeah.
It's just four or
That's
five people sitting at a table.
sure.
It was
Yeah,
great. It was a lot of fun.
it's good to have a good time. I'm all about it.
It is. It's fun. So Justin's tired of talking about his toe, huh?
Apparently, he is done. He's done with the toe talk. Apparently.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's wrapped. It's got probably like a little piece of plastic over it, so if someone steps
It
on it,
does.
it's all protected. And he's
Yep.
he's just ready to rock and roll and just play football. You know what the thing is? It's still early in the season. There's still not a lot yet to talk about with football. So
Mhm.
people are grasping at straws at any kind of media attention and clicks they can get. I mean, we're all guilty of it, right?
Sure, of course. Yeah, I mean,
So, but
I would
once the
also
regular
say
season
this.
starts and we have real plays and analysis to talk about it'll be more interesting. But we're in the precursor now, so everyone's just is just licking their chops, getting warmed up for the season. So.
Well, no, I would also say that Justin Fields being the starting quarterback, getting carted off the field, or at least how we heard it as fans, like that's going to certainly draw some attention. But again, he can shut people up quickly. Week 1, he starts running around all over the place. Okay, the conversation's over. People won't be talking about it anymore if his play on the field is, delivers.
So, what were the reports on yesterday? Because I wasn't really paying too much attention yesterday. Was he good in practice yesterday? I mean,
Actually,
I know
no. He was not good, but it was really more so the overall offense. The defense, by the way, someone brought that up yesterday. Hey, it looks like the offense is slapping around the defense. Am I concerned? And I said, no, I'm not. And it just goes to show you the practice yesterday after our show, the defense dominated the day. Justin Fields finished strong, and a couple of receivers had a couple of drops during his practice yesterday, but it was mostly run heavy. I think he only threw 8 passes yesterday officially. In the team drills that we count when we count the stats.
I think AG said the offense came back because at the end of the practice during the 2-minute drill they scored, so he was kind of proud of them for turning it around and doing that. So the situational football was working, so that's good. Haven't you noticed like a team can like this is like every team in the NFL, they could be getting outplayed, but then the end of the second half, when they go into the 2-minute drill, all of a sudden, boom, 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 they just get it down the field and score. I think that a lot of the times teams get too complacent with huddling and all that. Sometimes you got to put a little pressure on the defense by going no huddle. I think it really, it gives the offense an advantage because the defense is just scrambling around. Oh shit, they're ready to go already, and they don't get a chance to really think and develop in their minds what they don't get to like the offensive quarterback always has to look over the defense and break down what he thinks they're going to do. But when you go no huddle, you take that same opportunity away from the defense to figure out what you're going to do. So
that's true.
I like mixing in a little bit of no huddle, like in the middle of right in the middle of the quarter sometimes, like run a couple of series no huddle just to see what happens. Just change things up. Get it, I think it gets the defense on their heels because, they can't break down what's going to happen as quickly. Before they realize that the ball is snapping, like, oh shit, is it pass, a run? Is it a screen? What is it? So
yeah, that makes sense.
I like doing that. I like mixing it up. Remember I told you last year, unpredictability is the best thing for an offense. Any defense. You got to be unpredictable.
I agree.
So,
and hopefully we get more of that this year. Yeah.
And I think that's what happens during the 2-minute offenses is there's that unpredictability factor with the offense. Defense just doesn't have a chance to game plan that particular play.
Of course, obviously the offense knows what they're doing. The defense is just blindly trying to defend it based on whatever tells they can pull. Yeah.
Right. And if you run up to the line real quick before the defense gets to see who's on the field and break down the personnel package, like I bet you during a no huddle, sometimes, a guy runs in quick when another guy runs up. They got to figure out, are they running 21? They running a 12, an 11, or 21? What package is on the field? Sometimes
That's
that
fair.
no huddle really helps.
Sure. No, I would love to
But
see a little bit of no huddle. Yeah.
I think that we were all correct about the last couple of years about the only thing that held this team back was the coaching. It's
Mhm.
obvious. I mean,
Yeah.
it is obvious. I mean,
Very.
these players are like, oh my God, we actually have someone who knows what he's doing, helping us and guiding us. So
Yeah, it's refreshing.
yeah. Look, we've had the worst. I'm not saying Sal is a bad coach. Sal is a good defensive coordinator. Terrible head coach, and the people that he had under him were just scatterbrained. I think you
Yeah.
can only have one or two weak link coaches on a team, and the Jets had a lot of weak link coaches on the team, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good time.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you, Easy. Maze Cornson just coming in saying Rex Ryan never wants to stop discussing Justin Fields' toes. Ayo! There you go. Working that in. Maze Cornson, I see what you did there. I do.
Wow.
Probably not. I don't know. I haven't been watching ESPN lately, so I have no idea what Rex Ryan's been talking about, or if it's his off season. Is he even on right now? Or are they waiting for Sunday NFL countdown? I'm not sure. But Maze Cornson, I see what you did there. By the way, Maze Cornson, you've got some extra shekels here from your super chat and how they all came in. So just keep that in mind. So you have $7 towards the giveaway with however you would choose to spend that. So feel free to take advantage. You're $13 away from a raffle ticket, either for yourself or if you want to give that to Famous or whoever you want to give that to, that'll be up to you. You have today and tomorrow to do so. All right, let's answer some more of your questions and comments here. And the phone lines are also open. That is the pinned comment on youtube.com/BoyGreen25. John says, shout out to whomever gifted my membership. Yes, I will say the Boy Green Coffee Club is very giving with their gifting of memberships, which is pretty cool. That's a special thing. So shout out. The way you can pay them back, John, is at the end of the month, after you get this free trial of a Boy Green Coffee Club membership, at the end of the month, it's going to say, do you want to stick around for $2.99, which is the Boy Green Coffee Club membership? Say yes. That's how you can pay them back and be a new member here to the Boy Green Coffee Club moving forward. I see we got PBM in here. We got our boy PBM, who says, Purple Belt Mike, the playoff drought ends. The playoff drought ends? Playoffs? Playoffs?
Playoffs? Are you talking about the playoffs?
I think he was, Grandpa. I think he was. Hey, I'm all about it, baby. It's been too damn long. I just shared a clip from my Judy Batista interview, and I was giving her some stats like, wow, the Jets have had one winning season in 14 years. And she was like, Jesus, that's unbelievable. I'm like, yeah, no shit, lady. We're the Jets. So that was a really funny moment, though, when I was just reading them off, and she went, what? It's been obviously she knows that it's been a long time, but one winning season in 14 years, and we're still here. There were 300 people in this room on July 30th at 8:13 in the morning consuming the New York Jets. Think about that for a second. Think about that. We're diehards, baby. It's a beautiful place to be. Let's go to the phone lines. Hep joins us. What's up, Hep?
Hey, Paul. Hey, fellas. How's it going?
Wow. Oh, look at that. A beautiful front to the house here. That's quite nice. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I was wondering what do we have going on for the this week? What's the schedule?
So we have an off day today for the Jets. Green and white scrimmage is on Saturday, and then they return to practice tomorrow. So I'm gonna get all my dates right. What's today? Is today Wednesday? So let's see. So Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, green and white scrimmage on Saturday. I believe the Hall of Fame game is Thursday, so that would be tomorrow. So yeah, so all of a sudden everything, and then we're off to the races with the preseason schedule. So oh yeah, baby, yeah.
Well, we're in it now. We're in it now.
I'm excited.
The season started pretty much. I mean, this is it.
Yeah.
I'm excited too. I was looking at that Will McDonald Origins thing, and he played both sides. He played both sides of the ball. He also played receiver.
Yeah. Yeah,
just like,
seeing some of those highlight clips, I'm like, holy crap, maybe that's something. If Tanner Rankshire really wants to get in his bag, say, hey, Willie, you want to go back out there? I heard there's some, chicken patties over there. That'd be great. Some of those crazy plays, again, I just am so baffled. I don't know what the word is of that it's so funny that someone that wouldn't know about football is like, yeah, where's those yellow lines I see on the TV all the time? I don't see them anywhere. That to me is just hilarious. It's crazy how little he knew about football, and this is high school, so this is only a handful of years ago, and now he's playing in the NFL. So I think he just has so much more potential. I'm really excited for him. EA, they were doing their Jets inside practice look yesterday, and EA's Eric Allen, the Jets senior reporter, he says, I don't want to say anything crazy here on this show, but boy, Will McDonald looks like he's going to have 15 plus sacks this year. And the entire panel burst out into laughter like, nothing crazy there. Yeah, that sounds about right. So that was hilarious. So, but in all seriousness, I think he's capable of crazy stuff like that. And I can't wait to see him be unlocked on this defense.
Yeah, I think I have a good package. It's a trick play. It's a handoff, a swing around to Garrett Wilson, who throws it to Will McDonald. In the end zone, right? I mean, no one would ever expect that play.
No, I think that would be cool. So let's get some of that in there. And then a big salute, because you said it before even the season 2 of Origins came out about championing season 1 and how awesome it was. These first 2 episodes have been very fascinating. The Olu Fashanu one, because I keep forgetting that he at this mid-high school college at Gonzaga, what I have to learn more about, because it was like a high school, but it was college before he got to Penn State. So some private university maybe or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to see how all that works, but of the rules and everything. But he blocked for Caleb Williams, and they had this unbelievable comeback in the championship game for the Olu Fashanu episode, for those who haven't seen it. And it's crazy. So yeah, Olu's got a crazy story too, but nothing is as crazy as Will McDonald. Will McDonald, every 5 minutes, I'm like, what in the world? What? So that one was the best one for sure of the 2, but Olu's pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody who hasn't seen it, what it does is the Origins really lets you to know who these guys are and where they're coming from. So you're not just rooting for a number on the field. You're rooting for a person and a personality, and you really get to know these guys. So I really suggested, guys, if you haven't seen any of the Origins, I haven't seen the Olu yet. I'm going to check him out today.
Oh, okay. Great. Yeah.
But thanks anyway. See you on the rebound.
I appreciate that. And as J-Boy says, that's not how we say his name. So, folks, let's do it one more time. Let's do this. Was shown on the episode. Here we go. Let's do our story and tell time. So I'm going to put this on the screen. This is Olu Fashanu's full name. Okay. And we're going to go to Olu Fashanu's mother to help us with this. This is how you're supposed to pronounce Olu Fashanu's name.
His full name is Olu Muyiwa Fashanu. And Olu Muyiwa means the Lord has brought us this.
Olu Muyiwa is how we pronounce it. And I will tell you, I told this story a couple days ago, but, I think a lot of people in the pre-draft process saw this name and went, what is there a nickname for this? Olu? Okay, great. And sometimes we joke about that, but these are people's names. And as his mother says, one more time.
His full name is Olu Muyiwa Fashanu. And Olu Muyiwa means the Lord has brought us this.
And the Lord has surely brought us this, our blindside protector, Olu Fashanu, or Olu Muyiwa, Anthony Fashanu. And like I said, I watch all these kids' movies now because I have kids. And a movie my daughter really likes is Elemental. And basically the movie's plot, it's all cartoon characters and flames and water. And the cartoon characters come from a foreign land, and they have these complicated names that people in this society don't know how to say. So they give them made up names because it's easier to say. And they say, the guy who talks about the movie after it and its own special thing says that happens all the time when people come to countries, that their full original natural names get lost in the sauce because people don't want to say them, and they sort of the names get washed and they don't get to be who they are. So I would love to do Mama Fashanu, the Mama Fashanu mother, a solid. And I think all of us Jet fans owe it to her to start fully and appreciably saying the name as the gods intended, Olu Muyiwa. Anthony Fashanu. I think that'd be terrific. I think we owe it to the family for Olumuyiwa. And as Hennessy Heisman says, a big year for Olumuyiwa. And I will say this, they said it on Badlands that they think he has a chance to be an All-Pro this year. That'd be awesome. I just think that there is a chance here for Olumuyiwa to be a long-term left tackle for the Jets. And we've had a rotating door since DeBrickashaw Ferguson walked out that door, from Ryan Clady's to Mekhi Becton's to everyone in between. We've had a lot of weird guys in that position. That's one we definitely need to fix for sure. So Olumuyiwa, let's be the LT for the foreseeable future. MFC says, my kids are legal adults, but I'll call them Olu whenever they like it, or whether they like it or not. There you go. That's the spirit. J Bush says, respect the mom and learn the name. 100%. 100%. I like that. It's beautiful. It's the name the Fashanu family picked. Okay, let's put this out in the universe. Purple Belt Mike says, Jets win a Super Bowl, I'll name my kid Olumuyiwa. Okay, great. Let's put that in the universe, PBM. I'd love that. PBM, here's my son Olumuyiwa. And they're like, oh, interesting. What's that for? That story is a great story. I love that. And I'm really excited. He's one of the, players I'm really excited about on the team. I love, absolute love Olumuyiwa. And again, I think I told you guys this story before. I play Madden and college football. So literally, I just watch football, do a football show, do football on my own. Really, my entire life is football. Fantasy football, my free time. Watching football documentaries like Quarterback series on Netflix. Watching the Jets documentaries of One Jets Drive and Origins. Watching football, Hall of Fame game. I can't friggin' wait for that tomorrow night. Like all of it. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely marvelous. And I can't wait for it. So, yeah, it's football all the time. Hennessy Heisman, good question here. Paul, the O-line and D-line, where will they rank this season? I think the offensive line is going to be top 8 in football. And that may be aggressive to some people. But you have Olumuyiwa, okay, at left tackle, I feel really great about. You have John Simpson, who's coming off an awesome year. You have Joe Tippmann. I'm not buying the Josh Myers stuff. Josh Myers is a wonderful backup, and the fact that they have him is great. I'm happy to have the insurance. We've had years where our backup center is not very good, so I'm all fine having Josh Myers. He is a good backup, so no issues there. You have Elijah Ware Tucker. All young man has to do is stay healthy. And, hey, this is the rubber match. He's been in the league for 4 years. 2 of the years, he's been healthy-ish, 15, 16 games. He hasn't played a full season, but he's been more healthy than not. 2 seasons have been tragically lost to season-ending injuries. The 5th year is now. It's a rubber match. His final year of his contract. How does it play out? And Armand Membu, again, if he's the worst, quote-unquote, offensive lineman they have, the Jets are in a pretty good spot. He's the 7th overall pick. And the thing I love about the offensive line is the depth. The Jets have one of the best top 7 groups they've had in forever. I love Chukwuma Okorafor. He's started 60 games in his career. Josh Myers, who I just mentioned, has started 56 games in his career, and those are the first 2 calls off the bench. That feels pretty good. Now, defensive line, this is where we get a little bit more trippy, Hennessy, if I'm going to be honest. And I try to shoot you guys straight. If we're looking at 3 of the 4 starters, I like them a lot. Will McDonald, Jermaine Johnson, Quentin Williams. Love those guys. Beyond that, and there are guys I like, but haven't proven it. Leonard Taylor III, big fan, but he's been fine in the pass rush. Can he take a developmental step in run defense? TBD. Derek Nottie, I like. I'm not sure what my expectation is at this stage, but so the defensive line, a ceiling for this group is middle of the pack. If they could be the 16th best defensive line group in the NFL, I think they're in an awesome place because they lack depth at defensive end. They lack depth at defensive tackle. The 3rd best defensive end on this roster, whether fans like this or not, is Michael Clemens right now. That's the truth. If any of those top 3 guys get injured, say prayers because there's going to be a lot of issues here. I question the depth at both of those positions. And again, the Jets coaching staff could know and probably does know way more than me. We'll see who's right. I want them to be right. I don't want me to be right. The depth scares the shit out of me. Byron Cowart, I hear the press conference. I sort of buy into who he is as a player. He seems very self-aware. That's cool. Of he needs to play better to stay in a place longer. He's been a self-proclaimed journeyman. You know, I'm there. But yeah, to me, if the Jets offensive line, I think it could be top 8. Maybe it's higher. Defense line, ceiling 16th. And I don't know even how great I feel about that. And I'm just really wishing that into existence based on the quote-unquote star power of the top 3 on the roster, which are Quinnen Williams, Jermaine Johnson, Will McDonald. But that's a great question. I appreciate that. Thank you, Hennessy, for sending that in. And this is always the question, DJ Dirty Cooch, as we bring this up. The real question is this. Is Will McDonald doing so well because we have inexperienced tackles? Or, right, is Will McDonald the superstar or are our guys struggling? It's like offense, defense, right? The Jets offense kicking ass in training camp. We're like, yeah, our offense is great. And then someone else is like, does that mean our defense is bad? Or vice versa, defense kicking the offense's ass. What does that mean? So there are deeper level questions, and sometimes you can't answer them in camp. So that's fair too. Will McDonald to himself is relatively inexperienced, if you see the Origin documentary. DJ saying Rashad Weaver and Tyler Barron are going to be good to go. God, I hope so. Rashad Weaver hasn't had a sack in like 3 years, and Tyler Barron's a rookie that was our 5th round draft choice. And most of his sacks came against I can't remember what the school was. Like, let's say he had 5 sacks last year. Like 3 of them came against Florida Atlantic or some technical institute. So he beat the shit out of a shitty opponent, which, by the way, is what you're supposed to do. But, and we'll see. Yeah. So we'll see what happens as it pertains to the offensive line, defensive line. But that is a good question. And he just says, top O-line of football equals wins. Yes, it does. And that's what gives me confidence going forward. What gives me confidence going forward is that there is going to be a floor here. If the offensive line is good, Justin Fields has time to throw. If the offensive line is good, they're opening up rushing lanes for these guys. J-Boy made the joke, Braylon Allen takes an off day, the offense immediately struggles. I think Braylon Allen is going to be a big piece of what the New York Jets do. So, J-Boy, all jokes aside, your Agent Zero is doing work. For sure. So, I long story short, I've got concerns about the defensive line, to be honest with you, and I'm very scared if an injury happens. Very, very, very scared. For sure. Yeah, Hennessy says a top 10 offensive line would be amazing. And the other thing to feel confident about here, Hennessy, the other thing to feel confident is this. All of these guys are 27 or younger. The oldest guy is Simpson, and he has a very unique story. These guys are all young. They can be together for a long time. Now, it'll be up to the gods of Darren Moochie to figure out how do you keep all these guys together. You got 2 of them who are free agents, John Simpson, ABT after this year, and then Joe Timmon is a free agent not next year, but it's the year after. So, you got to make some big boy decisions on how to keep everybody. So we'll see what happens there. But, there's going to be some action. There is going to be some action. They got to figure it out. So will they be able to? We'll see. And maybe it's only realistic to keep one of the guards and then draft a new replacement or sign a veteran or something. Maybe that's it. We'll see if they can keep this group together. Maybe Darren Moochie can cook. We'll see what happens there. TBD. We'll see. All right, everybody. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to call it here on the show. Thank you to the 300 people watching the program. Appreciate you. Like the video. Hit subscribe if you haven't. I will be live again in 30 minutes on the Manchester Boy Green digital channel and this channel for a local Syracuse story. If that revs your engine, feel free to jump on. Adam Weitzman, NIL, mystery, intrigue. There's a whole thing there. You guys can read about it. That YouTube video is waiting to be live. If you go to our live section, you can see it. There's an article in the YouTube description down below. If that tickles your fancy, feel free to watch that live show coming up because I have afternoon baseball in Syracuse. So one more shout out, everybody. And thank you, everyone that gave a ticket to Mr. Famous Fulton. A great shout out to Badshaw, who inspired that, another raffle ticket for our guy, Mr. Famous Fulton. After today's festivities, you guys will have one more day to submit your raffle tickets. That's tomorrow. So let's end it with a bang. Let's try to get a ton of memberships and super chats and everything else that are going on. And we'll try to end it with a bang, and then we'll draw the winner on Friday. So hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Justin Fields is done talking with the toe, and hopefully we are too. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you